Welcome back to another episode of We Have More Thoughts. I am one of your hosts, Alex, joined by Pierre and Q. Fellas, what's up, man?
What's up, eh?
What happening there?
I think we're excited to see each other today.
We
Yeah,
are.
for sure.
We are.
There's a lot of stuff we got to get off our chest.
And it looks nice in here. It looks sexy.
It does look nice.
real
in here.
moody.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody who has been liking, subscribing, and commenting.
Yeah.
Please don't forget, We Have More Thoughts every Wednesday.
Everyone.
YouTube, Apple, and Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
Please also remember, guys, that we have a separate feed aside from the Need to Know podcast main feed. We have our own feed, so you can find us anywhere you digest podcasts.
Yeah.
Okay.
All DSPs, right?
All DSPs.
Yeah.
Download them. We in the building.
All of it.
Now, much to get to today,
A lot.
but
It's a lot.
first thing on the agenda,
Yeah.
I have a quick PSA to folks who try to help other people get money
Okay.
because
that sounds a little bit dangerous, a little bit.
economy bad.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Folks are working 2-3 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And they have to resort to other means to put food and money on the table.
Mm.
Now, with that being said, as I use my hard working money to place a bet,
I thought he was going to say something.
Yeah, I thought he was going somewhere else.
you niggas that never won a bet before, don't send me a play.
He's right.
I'm looking for winners.
Winners only.
Winners only. Okay?
Yeah.
There's a lot of cats out here is like, yeah, you know, take my ticket. Have you ever won? If you've never won $200 off a 10 leg, I want to talk to you.
The other thing they be doing is they be doing the legs, right? But it only be like plus 130.
So you don't really get much.
I know you, and then they blur out how much they won.
Yeah.
So let's be honest with the internet, y'all.
Fam.
You didn't win that. It was a plus 130. You only put up $10. You got $17 back. I don't trust you. Like, what are we saying?
Some people say a win is a win, right?
No,
I can't bet.
you can't bet.
I can't.
No,
Oh, yeah. You got a lot going on
Yeah.
business-wise, things
Yeah,
of
I
that
can't
nature.
bet. Yeah.
Well, I'll speak for you.
Okay.
If you put up
Teach me.
$7 and
Okay.
made $8,
We don't want it.
we do not want it.
But you still on the plus, though, right? If I have $7, right, and I walk away with 8, that's a good day, isn't it?
Didn't I just say the economy was hard, Pierre?
Yeah.
That's not a good day, though?
A
A win is a win.
It's a lot of risk.
It's bad math, P.
Okay.
Break it down for me.
Explain.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
why would you risk $7 just to win 8? That means your profit is $1.
Hey,
Profit is profit,
you
right?
can't. All right, this is so cool. I usually go by, right?
Yeah.
Everybody listening, right?
Come
Yeah.
on.
You can't go broke making money.
Oh, he killed him with that one.
Nah, he did.
$1 is $1.
He did.
Some people don't have $1.
I got a question for you though.
Okay.
If a tree falls and nobody hits it, nah.
It still makes noise.
Did it
I gotta-
still
I
drop?
gotta-
just try to out deep him with that joint. Pause.
Hey, out deep me.
Sorry.
I got a rebuttal.
Q, you from Harlem. You
Yeah,
know,
you should
don't
know.
let us
Wait,
get canned.
which part is the rebuttal for? The out deeping or?
Nah, if a tree falls in the forest, doesn't make
Oh yeah,
sound.
what's the science on that?
No. Well, it'll still make sound. You're just not there to hear it.
Right.
Well,
But the rebuttal.
I don't want your dollar. Okay, I'm here to tell you guys there's a
Okay.
lot of people who bet
Yeah.
every week and lose. And you know what? Salute, because I've been there too.
I'm there right now.
Same. I was trying
I'm
to move
cold.
on. Yeah.
Ice cold.
Y'all are brave. I'm afraid to lose money, so that's why I don't
No, you
bet.
good.
One of
No.
the reasons why I don't bet.
Well,
Yeah.
technically you can,
Yeah.
but we'll lose for you.
Okay.
Yeah, we here for you.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
Okay.
We have more thoughts. It's a collective thing here.
Okay.
It's
Right.
a family.
It's a family
Okay.
thing here, all right? And that shit was just bothering me.
Mm.
You just see too many people out here that just don't win, but will send you
Yeah.
their ticket. Don't give me your bad luck.
So
And I don't like when you got the win from somebody else, then you act like it was your knowledge.
Mm.
Like
Oh.
somebody gave
Like
you
you did
those
the
picks.
science.
Yeah.
let me ask you guys a question.
Yeah,
Since you guys bet,
right.
Mhm.
what's the most amount of money you've lost on a bet?
On a single bet,
Honestly.
Q,
Yeah.
you say you've been losing. Speak up.
I've been losing. The most I've lost on a single bet is
Yeah.
$100.
To win what? What was
Oh,
the
that was trying to go for the gusto. That was for like 5 bands.
Okay.
Oh, you trying to go all the way.
I was trying to move my mama out the hood. Mom not even in the hood. Just saying anything.
yeah.
But when you think about it, $100 these days feels like $10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
it
goes
does.
by fast.
It goes by
does.
pretty quick.
It's
Once
because
you break
when
100.
these joints first came out,
Yeah.
like I was hype. I didn't realize they're gonna be here forever now. So as soon as they start letting us gamble on whatever app you use, I was just
Yeah.
100.
There
Yeah.
you go. 100
Yeah, I
for
was
you,
feeling
100 for
good.
you. Okay,
I
okay.
thought watching Sports Center every day, I thought I was knowledgeable.
I thought that was gonna do
Cooking
it.
me.
You thought he was a pundit.
I thought he. Me too.
Yeah.
We didn't digested enough ESPN FS1.
Yeah.
Right?
Not enough,
Yeah.
obviously.
Not enough, honestly.
Yeah.
But again, $100.
Hold on. We're not just gonna glaze over the
Oh
fact
shit!
that
I
you
was trying to
didn't.
move on.
He didn't
Yeah.
answer yet.
Not answered. That was smooth too.
Wow,
You saw
seen
that, right?
Yeah.
See, you gotta
He's
be. You gotta be.
I gotta watch him.
Hey,
You gotta-
evasion.
Evasion.
How much money did I lose on a
Yeah.
single bet? Half a Q actually, $50.
That's a
50.
lie. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
What the fuck is
The
going
sports person I know you to be, Alex.
on? Yeah, amp me up.
Yeah.
Turn me
and
up.
and like I know the teams you associate yourself with.
Mm.
So
Some good teams, right?
some good teams,
Okay.
except for one. But anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone. There's no way the most amount of dollars, the most amount of money you've lost is
Mhm.
50.
I'm frugal when it comes to betting. You want to know what the sweet spot is for me personally?
Talk to him.
If I could get a $7 to $3.50, if I can get an
Flip
eight,
that.
yeah, if I can get
Yeah.
an $8 to $400,
You good.
the problem is I do it 5 times a week.
So if you carry the 2 on that,
It add
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
adds
you're
up.
down.
You see what I'm saying? That's
I
the
see what
real
you're saying.
problem. And then you just go on social media and people just post their winnings and their earnings, and you sitting here like, well, if you's a winner, why you ain't send me the ticket? People have that.
Yeah.
Like groups.
Not just groups, but it's like I guess it's
Is it a community?
not a community, but
It's
A Discord.
A susu.
not. I'm in a susu currently. All the Caribbean people know what's
Yeah.
up. Great way to save money.
Haitians
Yeah.
call it Cobsol.
Yeah.
Come so that's what I call it.
Yeah.
No, that shit is real deal. It will help with real payments.
Oh, dude,
I'm
yeah.
paying $300 a week.
Ooh.
Pray for me.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Can you help
But
me?
when you
Can
up,
you
you
help me?
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
It's
hit
your
that
turn.
switch spot yet? You got in the middle yet? When all the susu come back to you?
Yeah, I'm about to come right now.
Oh, they got
How many people you got in it?
Upwards of 20, 30 people.
Oh
Man
my
said
gosh.
upwards.
Wow.
Yeah, gotta use the
Yeah,
big
yeah.
words when it's big money.
Yeah, that's,
You know what I'm
that's
But no,
Alright.
people go to social media and they post
Yeah.
their earnings and things of that nature.
They do.
And I go, damn, man, I wish that could have been me, man. I just be praying. And hoping
Yeah.
that could be me. Speaking of praying,
Ah.
what's up, Q?
I gotta do this. And we got P here because
Yeah.
I know P he gonna hit us with something.
Oh.
This is what I want to know. Why do y'all do this?
Okay.
Praying for you. When something bad is going on, people don't really pray. They just write out praying for you
Praying
on
for
social media.
They don't really pray?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
You don't.
And you know how I know?
How?
I've done it. I've done it.
He said from personal experience.
Take it from me. Just wrote praying for you. I did not get on my knees. I did not offer up any offerings to the Lord.
None, zero.
I just
whatsoever.
wrote praying for you. And I feel like
So you're a
serious.
liar. You're a liar.
Get him, P.
You got it.
Okay.
I had something, but you got it.
Okay. No,
You got it.
Cook.
Nah, but what it was I go on the internet, right? Something really bad can be going on.
Sure.
Or even something not even worldly, but personal. You could have
Yeah.
lost a family member. And the first thing people say is, yo, praying for you.
All right, so Q, what would you have them say then?
Just pray.
Thoughts.
Just pray. Why do we have to announce everything?
Thoughts.
Thoughts.
Or like, hey, like I am literally praying for you. Right
Yeah.
now.
But you
Yeah,
know
see-
what? I'm grateful for those people in the comments because
You like that?
I'm gonna tell you why I like it just a little bit.
Okay.
Imagine somebody post some sad ass shit,
Yeah.
crying, which you shouldn't be doing on the internet
shouldn't be
anyway.
doing that.
At
You
all.
shouldn't do
I
that.
agree with that, but let's just say they're
Shouldn't do
doing it, right?
Yeah.
What you supposed to say? I'm excited. I'm excited for you to get through it.
Yeah. All right, so-
Actually, I've never heard that before. That's fire.
I'm excited for you to get through it.
Yeah.
nah.
You
I
would
don't
get
like
tight
that.
if a
Yeah, I
nigga
don't
told
like
you that.
Don't be excited.
Nah, that's empowering. It feels like for me.
That's the sports in you. That's
Yeah,
the
you're
competitor
right.
in you.
You're right. You're right.
That's the competitor in you.
You're right.
But for the most part, when people see praying for you,
Yeah.
you want to know when I really stop praying for them digitally?
You stop?
Digital.
No, I pray for real. I's God's strongest soldier.
He said, "Eyes God,
Eyes
strongest."
Okay, I pray every day.
Okay.
They don't go past where I'm not in my psalms.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I feel you.
But I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mhm.
When Apple confirmed that the praying hands is really just 2 niggas
Dapping it up.
doing a high five,
Did we get
like
to the
this.
bottom of that ever? Is that a real thing?
that's what they say.
Because
It
I
looks
used to
like
go-
it.
Yo, when I put the prayer hands up, I'm definitely not praying for you.
Nah.
If I wrote out praying for you, like actually in text,
Yeah.
maybe. But just to double, because it's a quick two
Nah,
two
it's a
prayer
quick-
hands.
yeah.
I use the prayer hands as like thank you or like I appreciate you.
You know, I like the
Yeah.
praise hands better with the little joints over there.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
joint right here.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
rid of that.
Action.
No, no, no.
Still
That's
there.
the shit.
I'm
Oh.
still praising.
Oh man, I ain't been praising enough, huh?
Yeah, you haven't been doing it enough. But should people do that, yo?
I think
should they really pray for you or saying prayer? Do you take that as a prayer or what you think?
Nah, I think whenever somebody says it to me or if I see it, I usually think of it as like thoughts.
Okay, like
thoughts
condolences.
and prayer. Yeah.
Okay.
Or like my thoughts are with you. I'm similar to Alex. A lot of times, if I say I'm praying for you, or sometimes I don't even say it. If I see something's going on, quick like, hey God, like please just be with him right now.
Yeah,
kind of thing, and then just like kind of move on. But if I say I'm praying for you, and I don't, I feel bad.
Yeah. Oh, like it eats at you internally.
Yeah.
And not for nothing, if you gonna say I'm praying for you, don't pray, scroll, and then go to an OnlyFans link.
Yeah. Because right after you say praying for you, it's ass on the timeline.
Immediately after.
That's what I'm saying. You're not praying. Your thoughts they're fleeting thoughts.
Could be praying on them and praying on booty.
You went from tragedy to Trish.
I like that.
That was good. Episode title. Tragedy to Trish.
Episode title.
I cook. I cook when I can.
See what social media does? Yeah. Damn. Well, who gonna tell him to stop?
I might do it. This is your warning. Yo, I'm here to tell you. You don't have to stop. But if you're going to say prayer, if you just pray for the person, we all need prayer. I need prayer. Everybody up here could use a prayer. So don't just say it. Yeah. And like P said, it don't even got to be a long prayer. You can just see it, talk to God real quick. God, he going to take you how you come.
Oh, come on.
What I'm saying? Come on now.
I'm so glad you said that.
Come on. He going
to take you how you come.
As you are.
Come on now. Look, Pierre.
Talk to me.
I think you've had some new life updates.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I think your life has changed tremendously.
Yeah,
Do tell.
Yeah. What'd you guys call me before?
Baby daddy?
No. Oh. Big huzz.
Big huzz.
Big huzz.
Big hussy.
Big huzz.
Big husband.
I'm also known now as daddy.
Oh,
come on, P.
So ISO on me real quick.
Come on. Clear it out.
The name that I was given at birth is Pierre, right?
Correct.
I'll even, bring it down a little bit.
Okay.
But now, in this moment and beyond,
yes,
you can call me daddy.
Nigga turning to Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, I'm definitely not calling you daddy from this point of view on. How many people got to call you daddy when you become a dad?
Just the right ones.
Just okay.
Not everybody.
You got to clarify that because you just said from now until eternity, people's gonna be calling you daddy.
Hey,
not everybody. Me daddy.
Damn.
Yeah, I had a
new
daughter.
Titles.
Yeah, I had a daughter.
Congrats.
Beautiful girl.
It's amazing.
Isabella. I mean, devoted to God.
Yeah, clean it up.
Clean it up. He got it.
It's been real cool. A lot of people have been telling me that these fresh moments, these new moments in your kids' lives. Or kids' lives are, fleeting. They're fast. They here today, gone tomorrow. A lot of times, even now, I find myself thinking about when I was a kid, and how those moments with my parents and my siblings just, are fast. They're gone here today, gone tomorrow. So
it's true.
I've been trying to find joy. Not trying. I have been finding joy in, the mundane things that can be a bit tiresome, like no sleep. Having to always be attentive to her when she cries, and all this stuff. Night feeding, skin to skin to me is my favorite time with her.
Wow, bonding.
Bonding. Yeah, I really feel bonded with her. It's cool to learn her too. Like I do this thing where, real quick, when I'm giving her the bottle, I don't give her the bottle at the whole time. There are breaks in between so I could burp her, and then it's more like a feel thing when to stop, and then I'll pat her. And I'll talk to her. I'm like, "You got it, girl. That's all right. We got it. We're going right back. We're going right back to it."
Yeah.
And then after the 6th or 7th pat,
there you go.
So it's fun. It's fun.
I love that.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. And you dressing her real well. Look,
Yeah.
Q. I don't know if you saw this because he sent this to our group chat.
Okay.
With the podcast.
Okay.
Pierre had his daughter in an emerald green Nike tech suit.
Oh, early.
Listen, I can't take credit for that outfit. That was wifey.
I like the joint you showed me on your lock screen though. She was looking so beautiful right there. Looking real cozy.
Looking real cozy. They got her living right.
Yeah.
You know what I learned too about having a baby?
Olympian.
A future Olympian?
Future Olympian.
That is true because both you and your wife are athletes.
Yep.
Oh, the genes is there.
The genes are already
good
there.
genes.
Hopefully she picks it up.
You're right. You don't want to force.
Just steer her a little bit though.
Yeah.
You see this?
Nah.
This is called gymnastics.
Yeah. Stupid.
Might give it the golf clubs for a little bit.
Turn into I need you to turn into LeVar Ball.
Dang.
You could turn into LeVar.
I already am.
Oh, so positive affirmations are coming.
See?
Yeah.
Speak life.
You're gonna speak life into your daughter continuously. Okay, these are things I agree with. because you see how LeVar did it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to LeVar.
Shout out to LeVar and his wife.
Yeah. We gotta say both of them.
We be giving LeVar mad credit.
Like he's a
they
single
don't
parent.
have a mom. Yeah. Shout out to the whole Ball family. That's how you do it. The whole Ball family.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
And
Y'all need kids, bro.
Yeah.
You guys need kids.
We need what?
You need kids.
What you said?
Headphones done went out.
Kids.
Can't hear you. Oh, you said I need kids.
It's healthy.
Multiple?
Kids. Multiple.
So the child has improved your health.
Oh, for sure. Outlook on life, everything.
That
Positivity.
was cool. It only been 3 weeks, man.
I'm saying I haven't. Not to say not to say my outlook on life has been negative.
Sure,
it's just enhanced.
Opened up a new portal for you.
For sure.
I like that, man.
So
he
when would you
glowing a little bit too.
Oh, also.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Come on.
I'm listening.
Come on.
I think you came back with nipples.
Oh Lord, come on, man.
Because from our old episode.
Yeah, I thought we was done with this.
What I said about my nipple?
Nah, Q
You
said
wanted
he
to
was
know?
going to try his the nipple.
Yo, going from baby Isabella to the nipples. You're sick.
You want to
sick
show
man,
breastfeeding?
yo.
You want to show your nipple?
Right now?
I'm saying we kind of teased not we. You teased people. Well, no, we did tease people.
Remind the people what we talking about.
Yeah.
So we were talking about kinks.
Yeah.
Yes, we were.
And some
were.
people
Episode 10 if they
episode
ain't see
10.
it, yeah.
Right.
And some people, here said that they like their nipples rubbed.
Me.
Oh,
I'm
aggressive.
people.
Raise your hand too, P. Don't laugh at him. You said it.
Thank you, Q.
Yeah,
Raise your hand, though.
yeah.
But raise your hand, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then
that change outlook.
Q
shit.
said he hadn't tried it yet.
Yeah,
so he
tried it
said he was gonna come back with news, letting us know how it was. And then Alex and I said you might come back with no nipples.
They there.
All right,
they there.
Oh, she ain't do it right.
I'm gonna be honest.
Because could it get done right? You should go missing like my shit.
I don't know how to request it.
Huh?
Like if I want that done, how I ask for that?
How do you ask for that?
It got to be in the moment.
You got to
No, because nobody just gonna do it. It wasn't on my list. It wasn't on my to-do list.
You ready? That's what you do.
Come on.
You reciprocate and then you point at your shit. Yup, you do it, then you point.
Yeah.
You point?
Or you could kind of force it on them a little bit, right?
No.
You can't force it.
Yeah. You see the breastfeeding got you going crazy.
No, it was the skin to skin. The skin to skin is
Good play. Good play.
Yeah, the skin to skin is throwing me.
The boy is good.
Yeah.
The boy is very good.
Forceful skin to skin, no good, right?
Man.
Nah. I'm gonna report back. Report back. I'm still working on how to transition into asking for that. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's stay in the freaky realm.
Why not?
Since we're already here.
Yeah.
I was watching Netflix one day, and I was so happy when I came across the Jerry Springer doc.
Oh, what a time, yeah.
Wasn't it? Now,
what a time.
I'll speak personally.
Okay.
As a kid, I thought all of that shit was staged. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with the Jerry Springer show,
which you should be, legend.
Honestly, you could leave.
Nah, don't leave. We need him to stay, but
nah, you could leave. But no, again, the Jerry Springer show, it turned heads back in the day, right?
For sure.
They did the unconventional, the unpredictable.
Yeah.
There were a lot of people and scenarios that made us laugh. Yeah. But in actuality, I learned on this documentary that most of that shit was true. Did you guys get a second to catch it?
Yeah, I watched the first 3 episodes. I can't remember in offhand how many episodes it was, but I watched the first 3.
Okay. I think it's only 2 episodes, so you might have finished it. Yeah.
Oh, so I finished it.
You might have finished it, yeah.
So there was a lot of things in there where I was like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
To start off, the doc spoke about how Jerry first, him and his producers first wanted to kind of mimic like the Ricky Lakes, like the Oprahs that were
Oprah was killing at the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they were in direct competition with Oprah at a point, but basically they wanted to start off that way, but they realized that it didn't cut through.
Yeah.
So that's when they inserted all the salacious stuff.
Right.
By one of their producers who kind of like led the charge with that. But yeah, there was a lot of other things that I would stuck out to me, but I wanted to hear what else.
I didn't finish it. I did see the first episode though.
Okay. What'd you see, Q? What'd you see?
It was a lot of nostalgia in there for me, man. I used to. I can't. My mom be watching sometimes. But I used to stay home. Yeah. I used to stay home from school. Just a little hooky, little fake tummy ache. Okay. And I knew I was gonna get some good Jerry time in. But it was just crazy to see how they cooked up like the storylines, and they really got to the point where they did not care. Like they knew, soon as person A and person B got on the stage.
Yes.
it was going down, which is really good production if you're trying to have a top show.
I completely agree. So again, back to the point of when I thought it was fake.
Yeah.
What they actually did, well, the producers, what they did a really good job of was dramatizing all of it.
Yeah.
Right? So when they would get the people who are going to be on the show, again, this is like Yellow Book days.
Yeah.
Right? Like you couldn't just find a motherfucker on Instagram or Facebook.
And you couldn't find them after either.
We're going to get into that. We definitely going to get to that.
And a lot of people would call. They would fish it by saying, hey, if you have an interesting story, call us. And then they would call and
exactly. And they were trying to get the most interesting stories because they was trying to compete with motherfuckers like Oprah.
Yeah.
Who's at the top.
Who's at the tippity top.
Yeah.
Now, shows like the Oprah show looked at Jerry Springer show as dirt.
Yeah.
Just trash. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
It wasn't good at all.
And you know what else is crazy?
Yeah.
You made me think of this. There was a part in the doc where they said there's a certain part of the U.S. map.
Weird.
Where they pulled all like the craziest stories from.
We are so connected.
Yeah.
They called it a certain belt.
Yeah.
And I think it was like Arkansas, Nebraska. There were just certain states where the Jerry Springer producers knew to pluck people from.
Yeah.
Because they knew the people from this exact area, small city, haven't seen much, but they have real issues that they want to resolve with said people.
And then put them on the main stage and let them crash.
You put them on the main stage and let them crash out. Now,
Genius.
The thing that stood out to me,
yeah,
and again, I was younger at the time. We were all younger at the time.
Yeah, for sure.
So we only really thought about what happened on the show and not what happened after the show was done filming.
Yeah.
After that little hour was done, when I got my little snack, my little animal cracker.
I was already eating.
You're content.
Cool. Yeah, it was good.
At other people's plight.
Got my crash out for the day. I'm cool.
I'm out of here.
Done.
Now, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but there were a lot of violent occurrences with people who were featured on the show.
Wow.
After the show. Like, people died.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
I think there was one particular story where a lady who was very green, right? Didn't know much about what was going on. She was invited on to the Jerry Springer show. And she was an older woman who was a widow. So, again, you're trying to look for love. And you finally find a person where you find love in. And the guy who she fell in love with had another girl, of course.
Of course he did.
That's just Jerry Springer type shit.
Perfect for Jerry. Yeah, I probably had two girls.
It's a shoo. Exactly. It's a shoo-in.
Yeah.
So she arrives on the show to do it. And again, in the doc, they're interviewing her son. And that's when I felt really bad. Because you can tell her son was speaking of a perspective of, this lady got taken advantage of for entertainment. And people don't know this.
Right.
Like, this lady really was just looking for love.
She was dead serious.
She was dead serious.
She needed that love.
What? Dire need.
Dire need of the love.
Literally.
Essential.
Essential. Because unfortunately, this young lady ended up passing because she got into an interaction with one of the young ladies who she was featured on the Jerry Springer show.
They had smoke?
They had real smoke. So people was actually getting really violent from the Jerry Springer show. And it just wasn't led by Jerry.
Yeah.
At
all.
Nah.
He was the figurehead. It looked like he was the one pulling the strings and doing all the stuff, but he was just moderating the craziness that was emanated from behind the screen.
Makes me think
Poor
about
young lady. So she went through all of that, and then you go on her IG page and just put two prayer hands in her page. My bad.
Thoughts and peace to
prayers.
her.
Prayers, but real prayers.
Yeah.
But it's a really I guess it's solemn, of course.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to her and her life.
Yeah, that's
sure.
Sad.
But the other part of this though is we were all eating it up.
Yeah,
loving it.
And like
loving it.
We were at one point they rivaled. No, did they pass?
They had it.
Oprah
Yeah, they had it.
They passed.
They had it at one point.
At one point, they eclipsed Oprah in the ratings.
That was a big deal
because it was so new. Like now, the shock factor might be gone for that a little bit because we see crash outs everywhere. But there was no picking up your phone, looking at somebody crashing out. There was no YouTube. So
and that
turning on TV, like, and this is national television in the middle of the day, like prime time television.
Yep.
You're crashing out at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Like everybody's watching.
You still don't see that now on TV.
You really don't.
Sometimes you might see it, but it won't be genuine.
Is Steve Wilkos still on?
The
Bodyguard dude?
Rerun.
Yeah.
I think
just the Wilkos rerun?
I used to like Steve.
I used to love Steve.
I didn't really
His content was similar.
Really?
It was very
like
similar.
A spinoff. Yeah,
but he was a bit more serious.
Oh,
Like he took it a bit more serious.
Like, yeah.
And speaking of serious, like I'm sorry,
no, go ahead.
Speaking of serious, that's how the Jerry Springer show started.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a boring ass show.
In fact,
a lot of them talk joints though was like real cookie cutter, like nobody. Even Maury, if y'all remember Maury, Maury started out very serious.
Oh no, the Maury doc gonna come.
Yeah, it's coming.
It has to.
And then it turned into is Pierre your baby father? P looking mad cool in the back.
Yes.
And then once it's no, shorty run off. But Maury wasn't like that.
Nah.
Maury was dead serious. And then it just turned into that.
But like even with new shows like that, I'm pretty sure they were taking Oprah. Or like, because at the time, again, Ricky Lake kind of really rings for me.
Yeah.
And describe Ricky Lake for the people who aren't familiar.
From what I remember, some regular talk show,
right?
Mic in hand.
Yeah.
I don't remember if she was sitting down or
cue cards.
She played into the audience really well too. Every time I saw Ricky Lake, she was like standing in the audience. She never seemed to be on the stage. She was just always in the audience with the cue cards.
Yeah, immersed herself with.
She let That's what I liked about Ricky Lake. She let whoever the talent or whoever the guests were take over the stage. She always seemed to be like in the audience with the people. She was with the people.
Yeah, true. It kind of reminds me of like Wendy Williams.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
As the more modern version.
Yep.
And Q brought up a very great point about there was no social media.
No, there was no way to get this.
Yeah, antiquated TV, cable, that was the way for us to access that type of behavior. Unless we wanted to get it popping with a nigga outside and see for ourselves.
You didn't want to do that.
It was much easier to go see somebody else do it.
Yeah. And like the cool thing about those times, you would like dedicate your day to watch certain things. Like you'd come home, like I remember I would always come home, watch Seventh Heaven. Seventh Heaven.
Yeah.
I dedicate
Sabrina
time to
the
watch
Teenage
cartoon.
Witch?
Yeah, Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah, you was watching Dawson's Creek.
I caught a little bit of that.
Dawson's. You caught some Dawson's? They had the best theme songs though for all them joints.
Oh yeah. Y'all ever watch Friends?
No, I wasn't a friend.
I wasn't a friendly nigga.
Yeah, I wasn't a friend. I watched like all the Black joints, Family Matters, Fresh Prince, of course. I was a Full House dude.
Okay.
I liked Full House.
Yeah.
But people love Friends. Did we miss out?
I didn't really watch Friends.
Okay.
I mean,
just didn't connect to it.
When Friends was really coming like live on TV, like a new episode every week, I was too young to really understand the plots and all of that.
Frasier was like that for me. Was it called Frasier?
Frasier.
Or Seinfeld?
Look at that.
Seinfeld, yeah. Seinfeld.
Frasier was one though.
Yeah, I was about to say Frasier was definitely one though. Look at you showing our ages.
You watched a lot of TV.
A lot of TV.
That's what ran us.
A lot of TV. Yeah.
You know,
programming.
Programming ran us, right? We've spoken about that here before.
Yeah.
How program really. I was gonna save this for another episode, but I'm gonna do it.
Come on, we here.
I'm gonna do it. There has been a decline in NBA viewership.
There has. It's a major thing,
right?
Yeah.
We know streaming services have run what we know as television these days.
Yeah,
correct. They've even dipped their toes into sports.
They have
live TV.
Live TV. You could catch that on Hulu. You catch that. Q, you have YouTube TV, right?
I got YouTube.
Right.
Amazon football is on Amazon. Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime is
Netflix
on. Right.
now has started streaming.
Right. Netflix has wrestling,
football.
Yeah.
Who knows what they'll bring next?
Peacock streams live.
That's
NFL
true.
Games. Yeah.
That is very true. So I guess
pointed at you because you gave us your login.
Oh yeah, you know, y'all my people. Also, you know, to the people out there, I'm going to get right into the conversation we're talking about. For the people out there, if you have multiple logins, give it to your people, man.
Share it, man.
Share it. It's not that deep. You can't watch every show on it by yourself.
Love.
It's love, right? Now, to the program point that we were making about how our lines were aligned around certain times of the day, right? Like I knew at 12 p.m. Jerry Springer show was going to be on. Let me run over here. Let me go and do that. With things being so accessible now, granted, when it comes to sports, and especially the NBA, the games are when the games play.
For sure. Right, it's live.
Right. And I think the biggest problem we've had is that you can't access all of the channels or the games where you want to in one singular
like
place.
A hub. You need a hub.
Right. Is that the real reason? I'll ask it too. Is that the real reason for the decline in the NBA? Even though it hasn't affected the NFL, right?
No,
I think for me, it might be there are a lot of other things competing in terms of entertainment with the NBA, as well as times. Like what times the games come on. It's cool that you could stream it, but there's no central place. Like you got to either watch it on TNT, ABC, ESPN. Like there's no real central. Like I even think about it in football. I'm either watching NFL Network. I'm watching the games on NFL Network, NFL Plus.
I love Red Zone.
Love Red
Zone.
I love Red Zone. Yeah.
So like there are these marquee channels or apps that you can use. But how many games are in the NFL NBA season?
82.
82
games.
I mean, there's 82 games and like there's no central spot to watch all of these. Like,
I mean, they do have League Pass, which you have to pay for, but it's still kind of antiquated at this point.
Even with League Pass, I saw some people run into issues depending if it was like a local game or not.
Oh yeah, the market it'll be blacked out.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think one of the things is too for the NBA, they're just in a weird spot right now. They're in a transitional phase, right? The stars that we know and loved and we watch for years, let's face it, they're getting old. Yeah. Right? LeBron is my guy, but he's not competing for a championship. The Warriors suck now.
That's hate.
No, that's not hate. This is real. Right. The Warriors aren't going to win a championship. The Lakers aren't going to win a championship. Okay. Kevin Durant and the Suns aren't going to win a championship. So the new players that are exciting, right? The Celtics won. They're not really gravitating, right? What's the real rivalry right now in the NBA? Can you name a rivalry in the NBA?
Just the Knicks and the Hawks.
Right. Trae Young throwing dice on the right. But I'm talking about a real rivalry. I think the last golden era of the NBA was like that 2016 finals with the Warriors and the Cavs when the Cavs came back from 3-1. That was like peak NBA. And I think the style of play was better mixed. They were just kind of coming into the 3-point era, but they was still kind of a mixture. Not everybody had adapted to the 3-point era yet. So the Cavs and the Warriors are doing it well, but there were still other styles of play that you got to see. Now, everybody's jacking up mad threes, which I don't mind. I was about to say, but there has to be competition behind it, right? There's no rivalry. There's like when I watch the game, I don't even be hype. I haven't yelled at my TV over an NBA game in so long. Like, as to before, like when you had the KG Celtics and Paul Pierce, and like it was a nasty, gritty Celtics team. Like this Celtics team is just kind of cool. Like JT cool, Brown is cool. Like I think they need a little bit more grit and maybe just a little edginess. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of mix up the style of play and also find who that next star is that's gonna take them to that market and viewership plateau that they need. Because Braun, Steph, and all of them, they about to be out the door.
It's a good point.
Like for me too, I know you have to go.
No, you're fine, Pierre.
Every team needs a Draymond.
Yeah.
So if I'm watching the game, again, I relate a lot of stuff to football. And you know, we've spoken about crash outs. Not to call Draymond a crash out, but
but he is.
No, he is. It's a perfect word.
He's a hard worker.
Hard worker crash out.
But if I'm watching the game and there's no real like storyline or somebody that who I know could potentially take this to a different level, then I'm not as interested, not
as invested
in it.
I think every team needs a Draymond, and I think every team needs a Westbrook. The way Westbrook plays, if every team had like one or two of those dudes that don't care, like yo, I'm at your neck, no matter what. Yeah, we not cool. I don't want to hear none of that. Yeah, I think it'll just be more exciting. We need more like I don't like you energy in the NBA. It's just like
I agree with that.
Don't swap jerseys no more. Yeah.
Don't swap jerseys no more?
Nah.
What if we went to college together?
I don't care.
Oh, shit.
You're on that team?
Yeah. I'm on that type of time.
Okay.
But you know what? I'm not mad at what the two of you guys are saying, especially when it comes to rivalries.
Okay.
We need
it. We're talking about the NBA right now, but they aren't repeating the same sentiments when it comes to the NFL. And I think that's because of everything that you guys mentioned. Even when it comes to divisional rivalries.
Oh, yeah.
These are things that go on for years in the NFL.
Forever. Your team could be ass.
Yeah.
It could be butt.
Yes. Like I'm still watching Cowboy fans talk shit and it's just like, dog, y'all not even in the playoffs, nothing. But if the Eagles lose or if the Giants lose, it's just like they gonna talk no matter what position their team is in, which is dope.
This is making me think.
What you thinking?
Maybe it's a team thing.
Okay.
What do you mean?
With the NFL, right? Like Q just mentioned the Cowboys. Cowboys fans have been Cowboys fans and have been the same way
forever.
They've been
They're not going to stop.
Right. I don't think we have the same effect with the teams in the NBA. Like before, the Pistons were considered, bad boy Pistons, rough, tough basketball. There aren't really any. You can't place or term what certain NBA teams are these days.
Like they don't have their own identity in a sense.
They don't have their own identity in a sense, right? And again, you brought it up.
Who's in charge of that though? Is it the owner, fans, or players?
It's a combination of the things.
I think it's a mix. It's a mix. But that's the problem. If you're putting it on the players, I don't think these players naturally have that in them to have that grit, that rivalry, that I don't like you. Like,
yeah.
So what players are you getting? Like you said, every team needs a Draymond. There's only one Draymond in the league. So how many teams is going to get a Draymond?
Yeah. And even with the 3-point shooting in the NBA, I personally, as a LeBron James fan, most LeBron James fans, we like the style of overall basketball.
Got to mix it up.
Right? We like a dude who's going to score, who's going to play defense, who's going to get rebounds, who's going to pass the ball.
Like a Paul George.
Yeah, and I think that, well, to an extent, right? He never really took it to the lengths as what I would like him to do. Okay. But I see what you're saying.
He is a good all-around player.
Right. However, that style of basketball ruled the NBA for so long. So when Steph Curry and co. come through and introduce just new phenomenon, just the crazy 3-ball shooting from anywhere.
You know who started it? Jeremy Lin.
That was like a wave though. And he wasn't even chucking that many threes. He just got hot.
And they didn't replicate.
Yeah, he just got hot.
Okay.
Yeah, he got really hot for about 8 games.
Right.
That 8 games got him some money too.
Yeah, insanity was the time.
Right, but it didn't replicate or make a shift within the NBA.
Like a Steph did.
Right.
Steph shifted the game. Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Remember Hack and Shaq? Remember when that was a thing? You don't see anybody getting hacked no more. Which is good, right? It was ugly.
Sure.
You didn't want the last 3 minutes of a game with just Shaq shooting free throws for the last 3 minutes. But it's just like that was a shift, right? And then we went from that into it's like all this 3-point shooting, but we need some type of balance somehow.
So when you combine the 3-point shooting combined with no central place to watch all of the NBA games with superstars getting older,
it slowly erodes.
Load management messed them up for a little bit. They kind of got it out of there now because they put that 65 game in that you're not eligible for MVP, Defensive Player of the Year.
Those types of
any
NBA
type
awards.
of seasonal awards if you don't play 65 games or more. But that's new. This load management was happening for a minute. So you're turning off your viewers for years and you're like, oh no, come back. We got the 65 game room. It's just like, it might be too late.
I'm cool on that.
Yeah, just like, come on.
Well, we are NBA fans in the building. So. Well, me and
I'm only an NBA fan during the finals.
You know what?
Playoffs and finals.
Playoff basketball.
I'm not mad at that. Yeah. Because it's an 82 game
season. The season is a little drawn out. It is a little drawn out.
I can't be mad at you. I understand why you love football.
That's why football is better. Football is the greatest sport on earth.
All right, that's subjective.
What other sport do you have to get 11 players on the same page to have either equal a good play or a touchdown or an interception?
You're talking about the camaraderie and the unity that comes with football?
All of the above.
Yeah, it's
better
tough.
than basketball.
Offense and defense has to be on the same page.
Same page. Everyone has to do their 111 on each side of the ball.
I kind of like how it's split up in football, though. Offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. It's
like,
just one head coach for the NBA that's supposed to coach them niggas everything.
Everyone's a specialty.
Yeah.
A specialist.
A specialist, correct, right.
Yeah, that's
why basketball cool and all, but football, football is better than basketball.
Yeah, watch your mouth, man.
Don't let nobody else tell you different. Football is better. Listen. Remember the ISO thing?
Yeah, ISO.
Bring it in a little bit.
Big hugs.
If you didn't know before, football is better than basketball. If anyone tells you different, it's a lie. C'est menti. C'est pas vrai.
All right.
Letting you know.
Okay. Yeah.
Letting you know.
Oh my God. All right. Like I said, much to discuss today, but Pierre, I think we're going to end on you, man. What's up?
Yeah, man. So, we spoke earlier about, me being a new dad, welcoming a child and everything.
Yep.
And I got a little bit of beef, okay. Right? So during this whole journey, I've realized, how would I put this?
Take your time.
It seems like the healthcare system, it just seems like people don't give a fuck about fathers.
They never did. I
hate to.
Wow. Damn. That trauma just be oozing out, don't it?
I can't even go on anymore.
Yeah, you feel bad.
No,
that's tough.
You're a great father. Speak up, nigga.
Tough. That's tough.
Be yourself.
We praying for you.
That's good.
I like that. Good callback, Q.
Thoughts.
Right.
And I hate to curse, but it just grinds my gears, bro. Like there are certain things I've realized throughout this whole journey that, like, even paternal support, right?
Okay.
In terms of, hey, matter of fact, I'll go into that, but basically, if we know children like children come from families and children are a thing for so long.
Yeah.
When dealing with like postpartum, and that's a whole other world, but also dealing with like how it affects families, I just feel like at times like they don't give a fuck about fathers. Like,
oh, I know exactly what he's saying, Q.
Yeah.
He was up there with them nurses, and them nurses was stiff arming his ass to get to his wife.
Listen, stiff arm me because my wife needs you
all
guys' attention. Like,
okay.
But more so like there's no resources out there for men that I've seen, like no real men's support groups.
Yeah. Is there anything out there for like new dads to
new dads? And if it is, it's so hard to find.
Right.
Like I found a group excuse me, I found a group, but even getting into the group online, it was digital online group.
Yeah.
It was so hard to find the link. Like I'm signed in, I go to the link,
chat empty.
It's populated, but there's no like, all right, play, like enter here.
They sent him a phishing link.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Catfished him.
They got him.
Got all his info.
No,
but like even before then, like there was one point I was at the hospital with wifey, and the nurse told me to get out.
Like you not the father.
I'm not there.
Like you didn't inseminate.
I'm like, damn, what did I do wrong?
Right.
So, I didn't personalize it. I asked a bunch of my friends that are also men who had kids.
And their process, right.
Yeah, and their process, and they told me the same thing. So I'm just like, damn, what the fuck? And I hate the curse, but what the fuck?
It's fine.
But do you think that leads to a bigger issue? We're going to get out of here soon. But do you think that leads to a bigger issue with like, if you don't, like, let's say, not you, let's take this off of you, but just going down the line, if you're not getting along with your partner and it makes it easier for the dad to just be like, yo, I'm out then.
Oh, yeah.
Because you've been feeling pushed out, right? They pushed me out at the doctor. They pushed me out over here.
Yeah.
I'm getting a whack Father's Day gift. Like, do y'all care about dad or nah, right?
Nah.
And there's no excuse for a man to leave his child. But I'm just saying in the back of your mind, that has to play some type of role where you feel like the more insignificant parent, right?
Yeah.
You feel like you're disposable in a sense.
Yeah. And I'll say this, in true candid, I was about to say candidacy. Being in true being candid form, however you want to say that.
Yeah.
I hate to say this, but I can see
why niggas dip, right?
I can see.
That's why I've been forgave my father. Hey, let me get into that real quick.
He said he had a new outlook.
Hey, ISO on me.
ISO,
clear it out.
ISO on my trauma. I had to realize and grow up and realize, man, damn, that nigga just probably wanted to have fun. I think he just wanted to have fun.
That's it.
There weren't any resources for him to stay.
Yeah.
He probably didn't really see a correct future. Now, is all of this sad? Yes. This shit ain't no good.
He probably didn't see a correct future. It's crazy.
He just probably didn't see it.
Little baby A crying. He trying to watch Jerry Springer.
Hey, come on.
Game coming on later. A don't got no milk. Like, this is ridiculous.
And it speaks to what mentally Pierre is saying.
Yeah.
Maybe some people just feel like, I can't do it.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
Maybe some men don't have that
in them.
Or even
that support system. Right.
Thank you. I was just about to say that support system. Because me, if I didn't have my group of friends, male friends who had kids, I don't know if I'd be able to navigate this whole thing.
Yeah.
Even with my wife's support and my family's support, it's just like with men.
You need male support sometimes.
Yeah, bro,
it's just like
different.
Girls get with the girls, guys get with the guys. You need that sometimes.
But to see it play out like this, I'm just like, damn, it's been like this the whole time? No wonder. No fucking wonder.
He said, no wonder why niggas leave.
He heating up.
I hate the curse, but it just grind my gears, bro. And it's my invoking me like, hey, like you should start something with like father group.
It just might. I hope it does. Because you might be the change, Pierre.
Yeah.
No bullshit. Thank you for opening it up.
Yo, thoughts. Yo,
thoughts.
Thoughts.
Kids, I see kids in your future this year.
This year.
Thank y'all for coming back.
Perfect time to close this out. Eh?
We just spoke about support, right?
Yeah.
Come be a father, bro.
Yeah. You know what? How about this? Start the group up. Get it warmed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll come through when it's all solidified.
When the time is right.
And it's all ready to go.
It's warm. It's warm.
Hey, but on a real note, though, thank you for opening up and expressing yourself as a man and as a father.
As a new father, too. I know it's not easy, and we're here for you, though.
We are here for you. Fellas, if you are going through whatever Pierre said in the comments, please leave it there. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Again, like we said, we are here. We have been consistent
Yeah.
Thank you guys for supporting us. YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify.
Every Wednesday we here. Every Wednesday.
Yeah, you see, music always on my mind. Serious, everything. But yeah, this has been great. You guys got anything else? You cool?
Prayers to everybody out there that man, we praying for y'all.
We're getting out of here, man. See y'all next week. We have more thoughts. Signing out.